back to my channel. In this video, we're going to do my April Boxycharm unboxing. I am really excited to dive into this box and see what I've got. The theme is peace, love, and boxy. This is kind of cute. You know, this is actually kind of cute. I got variation 14. I didn't think there would be that many variations. Anyway, let's move on. So my box looked like this. The first item I have in here, and I'm gonna go through them really quickly because I do a lot of spoiler videos. So a lot of these items have been confirmed and spoiled. And I know other influencers have done their unboxing and some of them actually do try-ons. So I'm gonna bypass all of that. I just wanna show you what I got so that I can move on to the look. I did get the Artist Couture. Obviously, everyone's getting this in their box. Summer Haze Highlighter. Okay, now that it took me a lifetime to actually get it open and I didn't break a nail, I almost did. I did get, like I said, Summer Haze. And this is what it looks like on my finger. And I'm gonna swatch it for you guys on the back of my hand really quickly and show you that's really pretty and it's buildable. So we're gonna go ahead and play with that. I do like the Artist Couture highlighters very, very much. I find them because they're loose, they're a little messy. The packaging is a lot better, so it's definitely an upgrade from the original, but girl, The next item is the Butter London Power Up Mascara. I was actually looking forward to giving this baby a try because of the way that Butter London describes what this mascara is supposed to do for you. And it was like literally everything that I want in a mascara and that I love in a mascara. And this is what the wand looks like. I don't know about it. I don't know. Because it's one of those like plasticky, it's not even like silicone. It's like one of those plasticky type of wands. But you know, I'm not gonna judge it in advance. We're gonna play around with it and see what it does for my lashes. We also are going to get these Luxie Trio brushes. This one's more for contouring. I don't feel like I'm gonna use it for contouring. I don't feel like it's gonna do the thing for me. I can use it to wipe bake from under my eyes or even to apply my blush. I might actually use it for my blush today. Then we have the small shader brush. I was right, it's a shader brush. It's the 245 by Luxie. And then we have this one over here, which is a large shader. And I feel like I did say it was like a bigger shader brush, so I might have been right about that too. The packaging is really different for Luxie because it does have a gradient from like this beautiful hot pink over to like a yellow, like a mustardy yellow type of color. Super cute. I don't have anything with a transition like that in my brush collection, and you know I have an extensive brush collection, so that's exciting. And Luxie brushes are super amazing and like really soft, so that's exciting. Then I also got the Beauty For Real Finish Line 24/7 eyeliner in jet black. I'm actually excited to have received this in my box. I was looking forward to actually giving this baby a try, but looking at this, guys, they described it as a brush tip, but it's not. It's not. It's a felt tip. It's not a brush. The way they said it was like a brush. When you think brush, you're thinking like Kat Von D or the NYX one. Brush. This is not a brush. This is a felt tip. Now, it does glide really nicely and it totally does like boom. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just like the description that Beauty For Real has on there is not 100%. This is definitely not a brush tip. It is a felt tip. And if you don't know that there's a difference, guys, no, like legit, if you get a brush tip and a felt tip, you'll see the difference. Totally difference in application, total difference in terms of like it absorbing product. It's a felt tip. Also, now that it's dry, it's not like matte. Do you see that? It's not, it has like a little like shimmer to it. Not a shimmer, it's like a shine. So it doesn't completely dry to a matte finish. I prefer a 100% like bold black matte finish, but for the sake of like using it in a video, it's okay. Then last but not least, I got the Festival palette. This is also another product that everyone will be receiving, and she looks like this. She did come in a box, but for sake of time and effort, I'm just like showing you guys the products once they've been opened. She is beautiful. She is pretty. So we're gonna move along and move on to the try on because I know like that's the fun part for you guys. We're gonna start today's makeup application using the eyeshadow. I'm gonna do the eyes first, just in case there's some fallout and some kick up and stuff. And then we're gonna move on to the rest of the face. FYI, this is not gonna be like an everyday go-to type of look. I think this palette is super fun, and the idea of like Coachella and all that good stuff is just, I don't know, it's Coachella month. So I wanna go ahead and do something different and fun and just like exciting with the palette. So let's see what happens, but I'm like feeling some Coachella vibes right now. I did go ahead and primed my lids with my regular primer. Some people receive like a sample packet of a primer or something like that in their box. I did not. So, and that's fine because I was gonna use my own primer anyway. So what I want to do first is I'm just gonna take like this blending sponge that I have with like some leftover powder, and I'm going to set my lids. And the reason for that is because sometimes your lid primer can be a little on the tacky side, and when you're playing around with color, you just want your shadows to blend beautifully. You don't want them to kind of like stay stuck in one area because your primer is tacky. You want it to just like butter, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna move on, and I am going to begin by using my Mally round brush, and I'm gonna tap into this orange shade here. It is called Epic, and there's like hella kick up, but I'm okay with that. And I'm, whew, okay, color. Okay, again, we're playing around with color. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, so just bear with me. So as you can see, I'm applying it on my crease and I'm blowing it out. And I'm gonna take it out a little extra more than usual. I'm gonna try to do like a festival kind of look. Let's see. Then I'm going to go in with their large shader brush, and I'm going to use Gypsy, which is this beautiful purple. And it's just like, I've had my eyes on this purple since the palette was like a spoiler. So I'm excited for this shade. I feel like maybe we can build it up. Let's see, because this is a really pretty shade. So I hope it shows up the way like I want it to. Okay, I'm gonna blend the edges out so that the purple and the orange kind of blend in together. I want more vibrancy out of the purple, so I'm tapping into the shade with my actual finger, and I grabbed this Elizabeth Mott blending brush, and I'm really diving into the purple. I feel like you're gonna get more color out of it if you're really like into it and then tap out, because just lightly going into the pan is not gonna work. I'm gonna tell you that much. So I am blending that into the crease and then outward a little bit. And then I'm gonna use the small shader brush to apply some of this glitter. It is called Fireworks. I'm gonna see how this brush actually picks up the product, but I generally like to use my fingers most of the time for a product like this. Oh, that's cute. The glitters are not finely milled. They are on the chunkier side, so you have to kind of be careful when applying them. I suggest do your eyes first and then the rest of your face, just in case there's fallout, which there generally is with chunky glitters. This formula seems pretty nice, so I'm just kind of trying. That's cute, I like that. I'm just trying to apply it everywhere I feel like I need some, and then we're gonna move on. All right, I have my foundation and my concealer has been set. I bronzed too in advance. I'm gonna use the brush that they included in here. This is the contouring brush. Y'all know that it's not gonna work for me in terms of contouring, so I'm going to remove this bake, which was a bit much. And I'm also gonna use this maybe for like the highlight. Yeah, I'll probably use this for the highlight and the blush, because I like to multitask a brush. So, okay, here we go. I'm gonna use the very same shader brush. I'm gonna dive in to the purple, pick up some of the product, tap out, and then blend that over on the bottom lash line, just like below it, smoke it out just a little bit. I'm gonna line my waterline with a black liner. This did not come in my Boxycharm box ever. I actually paid for this one, but it's okay. We're just going to line the waterline just to make it like nice, deep, and dark. And then we're gonna move on to using the liner. I'm a little disappointed it's not like a real brush tip. It's felt tip. I can't get over it. It's a felt tip. And now it's time for the mascara, the moment of truth. Let's see if she delivers what they promised. All right, so this eye has mascara. This one does not. This one has 2 coats. I am kind of digging it. 2 coats at the top, 2 coats at the bottom. So far, so good. And the last product I do have to try is the Artist Couture Glow Powder in Summer Haze. It's like, it's everywhere. I actually like the brush. Forget about contouring. Like, come on, give me that glow. I'm really not trying to be bougie. Like, come on, you see that, right? The formula is really good. I'm gonna bring her up. I never do, but I'm gonna bring her up this way for some glow because it looks really good. I grabbed the small shader brush and I'm applying some of that highlight over on my brow bone for a pop of color because she looks so pretty. See, so when the light picks it up, you're like, boom, boom, boom. I like this. All right, guys, so this is the completed look. I know I added some extra shimmers and glitters just because I was feeling it very like Coachella, right? I don't know. I've owned this product by Tarte for like a while now and it was still in its box. I never opened it. So today I said, well, we're doing all this shimmer, all this glitter, we're being creative, let's play around with it. So don't judge me. And if you're more into like the regular kind of like your everyday go-tos, trust me, I stick to that also. But this box is supposed to be really fun. The colors are supposed to be fun and vibrant. And that's what I'm trying to do, just thinking outside the box and actually enjoying this palette. All right, let's move on to the price points. So the Festival palette retails for $36. The Luxie Trio retails for $28. The Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder retails for $27. The Butter London Power Up Mascara retails for $20. And the Beauty For Real Finish Line Liquid Liner, $16. Altogether, Variation 14 had a retail value of $127 this month. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Now, keep in mind these are all first impressions. This can all change within a week or 2 after actually using the products several times. The brushes, I like them. They're nice. They're brushes. I always say there's nothing super special to say about brushes. Then we have the Artist Couture Glow Powder. The Diamond Glow Powder is super amazing. I didn't need to add this glitter on here. Again, I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun. You know, it's Coachella month, so it is what it is. But you guys saw how it applies. It's like boom, in your face. And there's nothing bad to say about it. I think the price point makes sense because it's just such great quality of a highlighter. You can build it, but you don't really need to build it because one swipe and you just in your face. I actually really liked the mascara first impressions. Now with mascaras, you have to be aware that the formula will change when it's exposed to air. So the more you use it, the quicker it dries out kind of thing. Every formula is very different. This formula seems to be really nice. So we will see how that goes. The only thing is I currently feel like the brush is a little too thick. I mean, it didn't like poke me in the eye or anything, but it's a little too thick. So I had to be extra careful not to like mess up my under eye area. So that's something to think about, but it wasn't uncomfortable or scratchy or anything like that. I've had mascaras with plastic wands that did poke me in the freaking eye and I'd be like, what? You know, doing one of these. But this one didn't do that. So we'll see. This might end up being a new favorite. I don't know. I'm going to use it for the next, you know, week or 2 and see how this one goes. I am actually really disappointed with this liner. It is a felt tip liner. That's X number 1. Number 2, it is not a matte finish. I was willing to bypass those 2 nuances if the formula was like bomb, and it's just like I had to swipe more than once. It did skid on the end. I don't even have a perfect wing at this point because it skipped on me, and I was just like, but I'm just trying to get like the perfect like tip, and it just didn't do it for me. And last but not least, let's talk about this palette. It is beautiful. I love the color concepts. Can you get a bomb as colorful look? Obviously you can. Now, I did not use every single shade in here, and I think it would be unfair to just swatch it and say it's great or it's not great, because in order to really know if a product is amazing, like a specific pan, you really need to give it a shot and play around with it. That's something that I'm going to do in the upcoming weeks. With that said though, I automatically noticed there was a lot of kick up off the orange one, which is Epic. Not a problem because it blended out and it was just like pure pigment. It was wonderful to work with. There was a little bit of kick up here, but there was no fallout on my face. The issue that I find with the purple is it doesn't transfer from pan to brush well and then to lid. Like, I really needed to build it up. So I really had to, like, let me show you. I had to dig into the pan, and I don't like doing that. Like, I had to dig into the pan. You see how it's like bent? In order to pat into place to build the color. And that's unfortunate because I was really looking forward to like the purple in this palette. So you see how the purple pan is looking? Like, it looks chunky and kind of weird and a little on the gross side, but that's because I literally had to go like this in order to like pick a product, which is slightly annoying. All in all, these products were all very fun to play around with. Again, these are all first impressions, so you guys will definitely see me in the upcoming weeks letting you guys know for sure, like everything, all the shades, like everything. Let me know down below what is the #1 product that's your favorite in your box as of right now. Alright guys, that is a wrap for this video. As per usual, my social media platforms will be right here. Make sure you go follow me there if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.